This is Darren Wimberg live from the Jersey Pinelands with the owner, AJ, creator of the undefeated New Jersey Bulldogs.
Yes, that's we are.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Long season.
Now, it has been a long season. You are undefeated going into the playoffs. All you've accomplished is an undefeated season. What do you need to do to get that championship home?
Oh, we got to definitely get back into practice. You know, there's some things that obviously we still need to work on. You know, we're good. You know what I mean? But, you know, we still can be better. You know, we still got to talk to the guys, still got to make sure they're humble, you know what I mean, and make sure that, you know, they don't think that this is a championship game. Yeah. You know, we still have a long way to go. Mm-hmm.
Now, this was a short week, but the guys seemed amped up for it. You are a short roster. Now, you're responsible for getting everyone together. How did you go about getting all these collective group of characters all together?
Oh, man, all I did was email, phone call, and I was begging and pleading, telling the guys I need you. You know what I mean? They said, Coach, I'll be there for you. I said, okay, well. I said, whatever we can get, you know. So we put a good product on the field, and I'm pleased with how the result came out.
Coach AJ, congratulations. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Owner of New Jersey Bulldogs, responsible for the 9-0 undefeated season. This is Darren Wimberg with IGL Weekly.
Welcome back to the Dawgpound here on allnoiseradio.com.
Powered by Connecticut School Broadcasting.
He's Matt Coomer.
He's TJ Grum.
And we're about to rant. And by we, I mean you. And by rant, I mean rant. Last week, the IGL, actually throughout the entire season, the IGL hasn't exactly been the most organized, nor... Yeah, organized is probably the only word I can think of right now.
Definitely one of the best words you can use.
Yeah, they're the most disorganized I've seen from an amateur league.
Or even a league in general.
I'm going to go amateur league because you expect to have a professional league. But the fact that most of these weeks, you know, we're in the playoffs now, and we're finally getting to set schedules that we will know who's playing who when. I mean, how many times this year did we change the schedule midweek?
How many times did the Steelers duck the Bulldogs to change in week 1 and week 3? How many times did different teams back out of the actual league itself to the point where they had to change around the divisions? Mm-hmm. Why are there divisions in this league?
Yeah, seriously, I don't know.
The Bulldogs and the Panthers both have the bye for the playoffs,
yep.
And they're in the same division.
Yep.
There's no point to have division. Divisions were pointless.
Yeah. I mean, the entire, when they were talking about having 8 teams in, and at the time they were talking about it, they didn't have 10, they only had 8 teams. What's the point of have a regular season? You might as well just stopped it there and just did the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know? But,
if a winless team, actually a one-win team in the Falcons would make the playoffs.
1 win.
That's embarrassing, and that should never happen.
Yeah.
So even with think about, we'll make it 8 teams and everyone makes it. Really? You're going to, just do that now just to do it? But thank God they didn't because the Eagles and Falcons did not deserve to be in the playoffs.
No, not at all. But I'm going to let you loose now, all right?
Ooh.
I know, I'm scared. Remember, keep it clean. Keep it within the whistles.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to blow the whistle. And by blow the whistle, I mean I just got to hit a button, and the whistle blows.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can go off on whoever, whenever, whatever, whoever, whatever. I don't care anymore. Just go off about whatever, whoever. You're rubbing your hands. Talk with your hands. Because, remember?
I'm going to act like I'm Italian.
Please do. All right. So, I mean, give us a tease of what you're going to talk about.
I mean, I'm definitely going to talk about the unnecessary hit Buccaneers with number 52 put on Merritt.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about how the referees have never been on top of anything.
Okay.
They never had to put a game in their control. Everything's been out of their control.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to talk about how this league and everything about everything that comes up with it, it's always just backfires and makes everyone look bad in the process.
Now, am I allowed to interrupt you at any point?
You can interrupt me whenever you want.
Okay, I'm not sure.
If I reach across this table and I smack you, then I'd recommend that you don't interrupt me again. But that's just a fair warning. You're letting me loose.
I am.
You let me loose.
Just don't smack me. All right.
I can reach you from here.
I know you can. I am not trying to move away either. So, set, hike.
Number 52 on the Buccaneers. I don't know what your name is, but I heard you 2 weeks ago talking, I have the most sacks in the league. Have you heard of a guy named Marquise Slocum? Have you actually heard of him before? Because I'm pretty sure he leads the league by 20 sacks. You're not on his level. And to get on his level, you have to play outside the whistles and not try to knock out the best quarterback on the best team. You don't do that, and there was no suspension, nothing at all for that guy. And the fact that actually happened and you let a guy get away with playing dirty between the whistles and no disciplinary acts between is unbelievable and just completely unnecessary. And in your term, CJ, it's not kosher. They mix the meat with the meat. I don't even know what kosher means, to be honest with you.
Neither do I. I really don't know, but I'm loving where you're going. Keep going.
The Bulldogs game last week. I'm pretty sure a third down happened. The guy went down to the ground, and a whistle never blew. How are you supposed to play from whistle to whistle if there's no whistle to end a play? Someone could have got knocked out, and they could have the argument, you didn't blow the whistle. Good point. But they wouldn't because they're stupid. Well, a ref came up to me when we were shooting 2 weeks ago, and he came up and was like, so what happens if the kick hits the ceiling? You got a replay. 3 weeks ago in the Pineland Center, 4 weeks ago in the Pineland Center, Brownlee, the game before he got hurt, he threw a ball off when he was going out of bounds, and he threw it, and it hit the ceiling. What did the refs say? Replay the down. Are you serious? He's running out the pocket. He's like 10 yards back. I think he went left and then right and then left again. And he throws the ball up off his back foot, hits the ceiling when he's 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and they say, redo. Thank God they changed that call because that would have had me going for days. You can't just, do you know what? There's pressure on my face. I'm going to hit the wall. I'm going to hit the ceiling with it, and then we're going to redo it down. Seriously? Special teams, maybe, not an actual pass. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
I am fully agree with you. Keep going.
How about? I'm losing my train of thought. I'm just getting heated now. How about when? Okay, here you go. Marquise Slocum.
Yep.
Finishes his block by putting his man into the ground. This was 2 weeks ago against the Steelers, right in front of the Steelers bench. Apparently, something has happened right in front of the bench. So all the refs have to stop. But when the refs stop, usually the clock stops. 4 plays were had in that second quarter, and 7.5 minutes went off that clock. The Bulldogs could have put up 64 points against the Steelers, but only could have put up 50 because they only played half a second quarter. Unbelievable.
I mean, and we were sitting right there, and we're doing the camera work, and you say, why don't they stop the clock? Pretty out loud, which we've been doing a lot during the season, because we were never told all the rules. We were told the basic ones, and that was about it. As the media of this league, I'm gonna take the reign over a little bit.
That's fine. I didn't smack you yet.
I know. Just don't. As a league, you should give your media the first bit of news before anybody else, because they're the ones who basically control the league and the image of the league. Now, I mean, there's not much image of this league because they're being disorganized as all whatever. Just and you don't give us full rules. You tell us by the seat of our pants what's going on, and it's like, IGL Weekly 2 weeks ago plays. They're previewing the playoffs. There's another week of playoffs. They knew that there were going to be another week of games, but did not tell us until, I believe, like Wednesday or so. It's just frustrating for me. I'll give it back to you. Here's your rant. Keep going.
Everything that the IGL gives us to do or us to have anything with, it's always late. We can never do anything. I remember our first show we did. It was the entire show. It was great. Came out perfectly. We previewed the second time the Bulldogs were going to play the Chiefs. Well, that never happened because the Chiefs dropped out, and we didn't know that until Thursday.
Yep.
Why would you know until Thursday the teams are actually going to have off? And then, oh, wait, we laid it off week anyway. All of our players are going to go are on vacation, so we're going to have off anyway. Okay, that's fine. But you don't just cut a team out of the league. I mean, regardless if it's financial reasons, I understand. But that should be known prior to this whole entire season starting. Not 6 weeks in. The whole prior to the season starting, that's when it should be settled. Like the Freedom, they played one game, and they should have only played one game because they were just awful. The Falcons would have had 3 wins if they played the Freedom 3 times. That's how bad.
Very
the
true.
Were.
Very true.
It's just nothing ever comes together. Nothing ever wants to work out the way it wants to, and nothing ever is organized enough to actually have a solid plan to go through with the IGL.
Yeah, and it's it makes our job difficult. Not just ours as the voice of the Dawgpound. It makes the entire CSB IGL project a hassle because you don't know what we're doing, who we're talking about. What was it? Week 5 week 5 or week 6 we didn't get our all the rosters in.
I don't think we have all the rosters yet.
I think I have most of the rosters. I think we're still missing from the Falcons, but they're out. So we don't. It doesn't matter anymore. But just
like this is a developmental league, and you're the head coach, and those are your players that you want to get their names out to get them to the next level. Give us the names week 1. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense to me. Why can't you just go down? Okay, here's our quarterback. Name, number, good. Name, number. We don't know. We don't want to know where they're at the high school. We don't care where they're at the college. We care about the number they wear and their name, so we can talk about them and depict their play.
Yeah.
Or depict their play. That's
depict their play.
Depict. Is that a word?
It is a word. I don't think it works in this rant. It's okay. You're ranting. You're heated. I can tell. I see right down the neck. It's starting to get a little red.
Yeah.
I see it. It's turning as red as my shirt. You are the red card.
I am the red card.
So you're turning into the red card. It's like the Hulk,
but red,
and in a not so big muscle mass kind of person.
What are you trying to say?
You're not big at all. Yes. You're not a half athlete. I'm sorry.
Well, I thought we were going past that. All I know is that if I turn sideways, you can't see me.
Very true. But no, and don't let this rant be like misunderstood as a rant on the entire league. These players, aside from the ones like 52 of the Bucks, are fantastic people, fantastic players, and they give their everything just for a chance to be seen. But you are not. This league is not doing them justice. One, by changing everything up and making these players play, subpar because they don't know they're doing. They practice an entire week for one team. Whoop! Here you go. Here's another team. You do an entire week where you're not going to practice or playing at all. You're playing. And the Bulldogs are a different kind of breed. They're ready to play every week, regardless. But a lot of these players aren't. A lot of these teams aren't. And then the other thing is, you're not protecting these players by not having referees who understand the game. I mean, the one referee was his first week in the Pinelands. He didn't understand the rules. None of these referees. They all, most referees they either have the whistle on the finger and they bring it to their mouth to blow the whistle, or they have it in their mouth during the play. None of these guys.
Do they all even have whistles?
No, I don't think they do because.
Oh, but when there's a flag, they blow the crap out of their whistle, and they let you know after the play. There's a flag. I can't even make a whistle. I don't want to whistle. But it's like, okay, we get it. There's a flag. Why don't you do that at the end of a play? Let us know the play's over. Yeah,
it's just you're not protecting these players. I mean, how many times do we have me and you have been watching games as cameramen and going, "Oh my God, he's gonna get hurt." I mean, what was it this week? The Panthers this week against the Bucks. Their kick returner had his. Your lens just came out. You're ranting too hard. Relax. The Panthers kicker. The Panthers kick returner. He got tackled, and they were one of the Bucks players was holding onto his leg with dear life. His progress was stopped for 3 full seconds. No whistle. Then he gets decked. That player is so lucky that he got hit with the leg. He went with the hit against
and that type of play happens at least 3, 4, 5 times a day when they're actually playing. Like the forward progress, you don't when you stop going forward and you start going backwards. That's when the whistle blows. You give them a second of dead time so they maybe can get the ball. And if not, then you call the play dead so you don't have injuries.
Yeah.
That's why that rule was put into place. That's why it should.
Is that even a rule? Are we entirely sure that's a rule in the IGL? We don't know the rules. You don't know the rules.
I don't know. Apparently, you can run a clock for 7.5 minutes and not play football during it.
Oh, my God. It's just.
Apparently.
Any more rant?
I think I covered most of it.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, good. Because we're going to. Now that it's all out of us, we can look forward. Actually, we'll look a little bit back at the Bulldog season, hand out some season awards,
and then we're gonna go.
Then we're gonna look forward to the second round semifinals or semifinals.
Only 6 teams.
Yes, semifinals. Sorry, I'm not good with math. Semifinals.
Will be wild card conference and
I'm not entirely sure. Division playoffs. No, semifinals.
Well, there's no divisions.
Yeah,
they were pointless.
So it's semifinals. Semifinals of the IGL playoffs. We're going to have Nick Muzzillo on, and he's going to stop by and he's going to sit in for the rest of the show. So I'm excited. I enjoy having Nick around.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he's got to say about the Bulldogs.
Oh yeah,
everyone loves talking about the Bulldogs.
Everybody loves talking about Bulldogs.
We haven't heard his voice in a while, so we'll get that input.
Yep.
See what he thinks of the season. See what he thinks of the future. And we're going to get the show rocking for you.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll be right back here on the Dawgpound on allnoiseradio.com.
Powered by Connecticut School Broadcasting.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, no problem, TJ.
Well, you heard it here.
I'm because I'm the chosen one.
You heard it here. We have
move faster though, and you know what I mean.
Well, you heard it here with the Bulldogs. It's plenty of fun. It's plenty of energy. Bring your family. Bring your kids out to see us. It'll be a heck of a game. They'll enjoy it.
We got Muckmouth Adam Churchill right here.
We also got the biggest guy in the IGL to catch a touchdown. This guy.
Yeah,
you also got one of the biggest guys then you also got the biggest guy to drag somebody across the field in the IGL. This guy. And then, of course, our coach, Adam Tarkell. You want to say a couple words to the Dawgpound?
Yeah, first I'd like to apologize to the public for this display by my players. They are more.
For this Christmas, like a whole joint of gum.
Whole joint. The whole joint.
Whole joint of gum.
Real trap. He's going to buy the whole joint of gum.
I just want the world to know that Coach Turkel just said John and trap.
Yeah, real trap, though.
So he's learning some lingo. He's learning some new lingo. They don't teach you that in Long Island. But what else you got to say, Coach? What else you want to say to the fans out there?
The Steelers have been ducking us. The Hornets have been ducking us.
Why, guys? Why? Where are you? Marco? Anybody see the Steelers? Marco?
Where are the Steelers?
The Hornets? Marco? No, I don't hear them.
I don't know the Hornets.
We're waiting right here when you want to see us, guys. Come on and visit us at the well.
Because the rest of the IGL ain't got nothing on me. Woo! Good night.
All right, I'm Luke Latanzio here with the offensive line of the New Jersey Bulldogs. Now, as far as I could tell today, I don't think that you allowed one sack. What do you guys accredit that to?
We just stay together. We fight, every play. We got to practice every week, no matter, odds against us, whatever. We stay fighting. We make sure Mike stays healthy. We give him all the time in the world. We'll win.
Plus, we took it personal. We took individually stopping people from getting back there personally. And as long as you go out there and you play hard, you give 100%, nothing but good things are going to come from it.
Listen, I give it all to practice. We go so hard at practice that, when we get to the game, it's just that much easier. I make sure when I go against Reem, I give him everything I got. When I go against Joe, I hit him with the E Honda hands, you know what I'm saying? Just so when I prepare him and we prepare ourselves, no matter what, that we going, you know what I'm saying? Listen.
We keep him in there. We keep him upright. We keep him upright. We love that man right there.
Yeah, because if you ever seen us work out, a lot of people probably don't even realize what we go through. If you ever watch me and Marquise work out at practice, you understand that it's like a heavyweight fight going on for 2 hours. And we do that all week long. And then come game day, if you done had that much fights during the week, it's like a little 2-round match when you get out in the game.
A recurring theme throughout all my conversations with you guys seems to be practice. Over and over again, you're saying practice, talking about practice. What is it about Coach Turk that makes you guys play so hard and want to play so hard for him?
Well, I knew Turk for 4 years now, you know what I'm saying? And, when he first got this joint, he gave me the opportunity to come back, and play this game that I love. So it's only right for me to go all out for him. You know what I'm saying? Every time I strap on that Bulldogs helmet and I put on this 90, it's wartime, man. Wartime.
Yeah. And everybody has the same mentality, from the coach all the way down, from our owner to, even our fans that support us. Everybody has the same mentality. It's like Bulldogs or nothing. And when we come into practice or we go somewhere or we go out together, that mentality carries on, onto the field and to everything we do. So if you talk to any Bulldog out here, from a coach to a fan, they're going to say the same thing.
Perfection. It's perfection. We don't, at practice, like Keith was saying, we go against each other. He goes up against me, beats me, he'll come right up. Joe, give me 10 push-ups. Go again. We'll keep going until we get it perfect. Like he said, once we come in here, it's easy work.
Well, from the looks of it, 9-0, it definitely has translated to the field thus far. Fellas, congratulations on the win and good luck going forward.
Listen, I'm feeling like the nature boy Ric Flair. Woo!
And just so you know, 99 was a good year. Hey, babe.
Closing statement?
Hi, Mom.
Luke Latanzio with IGL Weekly.